snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my...
Can't help falling in love is like stuck in my head.
What?
Can't help falling in love is like stuck in my head.
It's very messy in here.
What did you do?
You're not gonna like how it looks.
What do you mean?
This one? Just what? This is fine.
Wait, what am I
For
looking
chicken's
at?
like.
Oh my goodness! I've never seen it like this. Hasn't been. Looks better than when we moved in. I can't believe you did that.
This is good. The other one, I don't know if you're gonna like.
What other one?
Our bedroom.
Our bedroom. What's the reveal? Why is it so mysterious?
Well, no, just because I had to.
Oh, that's nice.
I had to move this. So.
That's fine for now. I mean, it's only gonna be like this hopefully for a week.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where to put this chair, so I was gonna shove it in there.
Yeah, that's fine. Wow, I can't believe you did that.
I covered this because I didn't
Holy
want to.
shit. Are
I
you
didn't want to
kidding?
look at this thing.
I know. That
So
looks
just-
fine.
I
It
just-
honestly looks pretty good.
Shove that shit in
It
there.
feels Christmassy.
Yeah, that's good.
But it also confirms the idea I really would like a bed chair.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. I can't
True.
believe you did that. Thanks, Q. Wow, you were.
But like, yo, I had to move each one of those.
What?
I had to take out all your drawers.
I can't believe you moved this by yourself.
Well, look,
You're okay.
I moved all your drawers. Like, they're so much lighter now. That one's like a little stuck.
Shut up, you fool of my shit.
I had to, yo. Nothing would fit. I don't know how you managed to close any of these drawers.
Thanks, Q. That's so nice.
Buddy, our house is a mess, but for good reason, because we are actually getting back at it for the closet thing today. The closet makeover. Listen, it echoes in here. That's literally, like, it's just so crazy because I know it's been less than a year since we redid this room, so it's gonna be really weird doing this all over again. Here we're gonna have all cabinets going all the way like an L. We measured it for the IKEA Pax System. The only thing is one of the pieces was actually totally back ordered, and as you guys know, I'm sure you guys know, the whole world is experiencing supply chain issues. So we did find the same corner piece that we need, except it's in a different color, and we're actually just gonna end up painting it because my clothes can't stay in the guest room for much longer. It just doesn't make sense. I want our lives to get back to normal, but what we have to do, because we want them to sit flush on the wall, is we need to take off the baseboards from this corner and this corner, so that way they can sit as flush as possible, and that we can mount them onto the wall and they'll look more built in. I have some other ideas of how we're gonna make them look more built in, but I think that's probably not gonna be for this phase, and maybe for a second phase. It depends on how much I like what's going on here. But what makes the most sense right now is we're gonna take out everything, and then we also have to figure out a light switch situation, because the cabinet will be covering the light switch. So what we want to do is, instead of rewiring it, we want to put a smart switch there. So that's where we're at now. I'm so happy that Dylan cleared this all out, because honestly that was a big job. I have a lot of shit. We have all the boxes here, as you guys have seen before. So much stuff. Oh, and then you're probably wondering where the dresser is. The dresser is actually at the foot of our bed right now, which actually, like, it kind of feels Christmassy to have this in here. It's not super ideal, but it just makes the most sense right now. And then Toledo's crate ended up here. So we just have a lot going on, and then I'm having some people over tomorrow, so I do need to clean all of this up. Are you cutie? Oh. Also, I'll show you guys what we picked up from Benjamin Moore. This actually may be helpful for a lot of you guys if you're painting IKEA furniture. I did a lot of research, and this is the best primer to paint IKEA furniture. You don't even need to sand because it's a shellac based primer, like your nails. Like it really just absorbs onto the piece and any like MDF or anything. And then this was the Benjamin Moore Advanced Paint. This was recommended to us because it's self-leveling. It's supposed to be very hardy on cabinetry, furniture, you name it. And I actually got this in OC 117, which is simply white, which is what we have on our walls, in a semi-gloss. And it's funny because what we have on our walls apparently matches IKEA white furniture perfectly. So I'm really hoping that it does. And I think like worst possible case scenario, the white may be a little bit off, but it's going to be covered by the doors anyway.
Mr. Fart Boy, you good?
Down. So I thought painting IKEA furniture would honestly be a nightmare, but as you guys know, we had to get a corner unit in gray because they didn't have it in white. We didn't know when it was going to come in, and this had to be done before the new year. So this is us just painting with the primer and stuff. Dylan did most of it. I cannot take credit for this, but from both of our experiences, I think the primer that everyone raves about so lives up to its name. It's so worth it. And then we used a cabinet specific paint on top by Benjamin Moore, and I cannot even notice the difference, besides obviously a few like mistakes and drips that I've made between the color of the actual IKEA finish and this. They almost even smell similar. It's very, very weird. But this is Dylan basically just painting it all. Ideally, we would have done this in a garage, but it was just too cold in Toronto, and we just kept this area very, very sealed from the rest of the interior. And then we had the windows open pretty much all night for this, just to let it air out, and we were fine. We couldn't smell it from anywhere else in the house. So yeah, this is me painting on the last coat. This took about 24 hours to really dry, and I think it takes like 3 days after that. So I'm not planning on putting anything in the shelf for a while as I'm talking right now. It's like not even fully built yet, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, then Dylan actually started taking out all of the baseboards, skirting boards, wherever you want to call it, because we want these units to sit flush to the wall. This part was probably the easiest-ish part. And then I'm definitely going to show this later about the light switch situation I mentioned, but we actually got a smart switch. So that way it's accessible from inside the closet, but at the same time, we are also able to have you can kind of see it here. There's like a little remote on the side of that box, and it also acts as a light switch. So it's wireless. You don't need to hardwire that one in. But that way we can just like save like I guess time and electrical in case we do need access to it, but at the same time we can easily access it from that little remote. It'll make more sense in the full reveal. But yeah, props to Dylan. I'm just so thankful that he did this, because to be honest, I do not think I could have done this myself. I don't even know how he did this himself. I was supposed to be helping him. Where am I? Honestly, I actually don't know where I was. Where was I?
What are your thoughts?
I think so. That'd be fun.
No, but like, really? Because like, you're not gonna hide. Wow. It's a moment of truth. Oh, I did no work, guys. This is not, none of this was me. This is Dylan's perfect measuring. Do you see that? Do you see that? Wow. I think we're actually better off not MDFing it. Oh my goodness, guys, look at it. This is the whole closet room. Like, it's a little hard for you guys to see.
Take it out.
No, like this is still better. Okay, so this looks obviously bigger than what the room is. This is really a 10 foot by 10 foot room. So I know the camera's making it bigger than it looks. But wow. Hopefully this is enough room for my clothes. But this looks fucking amazing. I have a freaking good fiance, man. I don't know how I got him. I must have really good cooking. Well, this looks so good, and we're only missing a few parts. The Pax is at shortage. I think I've mentioned that a bajillion times. Woo! It actually looks custom built because of somehow it fit perfect, and like we could not have gone any bigger on this side because you can't really see. You can see here, sort of, but the window kind of jets in like there. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably put a piece of trim. The current state of our house right now because, hello. We are, I don't even know. There's really no excuse for this besides the fact that we're doing the closet upstairs. I'll share with you guys a little update this morning. So much stuff everywhere, but it's looking really, really good. Like, look how well everything fits. So the original plan was actually to build up to the ceiling, but my mom actually decided that she suggested that we don't because it already feels very built in. The only thing is we have to make sure that our cleaner can dust up there from time to time. The main reason why is because where this is, it's gonna bother us probably, but it goes against the windowsill here. So I think it's just better to keep it simple and not try to make it too tricky. We will do a strip of trim or a skirting board or whatever on the bottom, but we're going to do that after the doors are installed because we want to make sure that it will allow the doors to actually close. But so far so good, guys. It's looking really, really good. Obviously it won't be done this vlog, so I am going to be sharing with you guys the vision for this space. This is, like I said, where all my closet stuff is, but obviously there's a bunch of stuff on the ground right now. And then guys, our room is so messy because there's more closet construction stuff, and then we have even more stuff down here, so I'm a little stressed. So our house never, ever, ever is this disheveled. This is like probably the messiest our house has ever been ever.
Yeah, we just got so many projects going on.
We just have like 10 million projects going on. It's also the holidays, so we have extra decor in here. So obviously it's like bothering me, but at the same time there's not much I can do about it. Like, I know the closet will be done soon, and once the closet is done, I can actually put my clothes back in there. Then the guest room will be freed up, our bedroom will be more freed up. My sister is taking that dresser that's currently sitting in our bedroom that used to sit in my closet room, so I just know like things will naturally progress. I don't think it's a secret here. Haley is moving, and Iran used to have these really incredible, he had the IKEA Hobbit mirrors as his gym mirroring in his gym, and so Dylan and I actually bought 2 of those mirrors off of them. So we have 2 mirrors that are just like randomly here in our living room because currently we're using the gym space as more like transitional other space for other stuff, so it didn't make sense to put them down there yet. I'm sure you guys like, I like, it's almost like living through a renovation, except not really, because it's like I wouldn't necessarily call the closet a renovation, just like all the boxes are so big and clunky, and then every room got shifted a little bit like this way, so everything is just a lot. But I feel very confident that we're going to be able to clean this up. Also, to top it all off, we are definitely on a more rushed timeline because Dylan is getting a septoplasty for his deviated septum. That's not a nose job, it's a septoplasty. So they're going to straighten out the inside of his nose. It's a very common like day surgery that a lot of people do, but he literally can't breathe on his right side. So if you guys have any questions about that, obviously we are not medical professionals, but I can definitely maybe share some on my Instagram of like how he's doing and stuff, because I know a lot of people are intrigued about that procedure on Tuesday morning, and today is Monday. Let me know how you guys are liking Vlogmas. I know there was a few suggestions about possibly adding more vlogs in, and this week is definitely the week of vlogging because I'm going to be documenting the whole closet process this week, and then next week we are back to Christmas stuff. So I know not everything's going to be in real time. I think this week will be a little bit more in real time just because it makes more sense, because I'm going to literally edit and do all this today. It is crazy up in here, but basically I'm going to create 2 mood boards for the closet and then share with you guys some inspo, and then we'll get back here to show you guys the rest. Okay. I'm going to sit here so that way I can pull up the image of whatever I'm talking about. But I put together 3 different mood boards that are all very similar, and I'm just gonna go over like why I chose certain things and whatnot, pros and cons, and I want you guys to choose between look 1, look 2, and look 3. So these are all very white, and the reason for that being is it's not a very big room. I really want it to look as like clean and open and airy as possible. So we're not really working with a lot of color in this space, and that's just because for filming purposes, white just reflects the best, and also my clothes bring in a lot of color, so whenever I have the clothes out and all that, I feel like they'll really like stand out when I'm taking photos or if I'm filming, and you know, all that. This is number 1, this vibe. I'm doing plain white IKEA doors, so that is basically what we have here. And then I also have the dark image of the flooring, like the exact, I literally took a picture of my floor and put it in this image. And then that mirror, you guys know I already have, I take outfit pictures all the time in this mirror. It's very, very oversized, and I think it's gonna look great in this room. I also already have this day bed. If you guys know, I found it at Habitat for Humanity and bought it, and I love it. The only thing about this is that it may be too big in the space. I won't really know until it gets in there. So the only thing that's an addition to this is this rug. It's very similar to my living room rug, and that's why I like it. I feel like rooms, even though they all kind of tell a different story, they all should kind of look like they're related. But what's really cool about this, and again, have not tested it, is that this rug is washable. I think a washable rug could be really amazing in a room like a closet room, because there's not really a lot of furniture sitting on top of it, so you can like pull it out, wash it, and put it back in the room really easily. I don't know how well this one washes. I just found it on Rugs USA. But what's interesting about this one is it's not one of those flat rugs. It looks like it has quite a bit of texture, so hopefully it would wash well. But I figure because I am wearing shoes a lot in that room, unlike the rest of my house, clearly, I think it would just make sense to have a washable rug in there. And the only thing I would have to buy is the rug for this space, so that would cost me not a ton of money because we can't fit a large rug in there. Look number 2, very similar to look number 1. The only con to this one is that there are 2 items in here that I don't have, and then also that ottoman that you guys are seeing, I love it. I've been seeing it so much. It's been fed to me on Instagram ads a bajillion times, but it is sold out till March 22nd, 2022. So I would have to wait for my ottoman, and then on top of that, it's like expensive. It's like $800, so I don't know if I like it enough, especially because I have other furniture. But I feel like the size of it is a lot more appropriate for the room, and we can stick it in the middle of the room, we can move it out of the way. You definitely do need some sort of seating in there because I am putting on shoes, and it just makes sense. The rug underneath it is not washable, so that's definitely more of a con for this too, and it's definitely the most expensive rug I have chosen here. I mean, I do like this look. I think it could be really pretty, really simple. Again, I don't have any added artwork here. This is just like really the bare bones of it. I won't tell you guys my opinions till the end, but that's look number 2. Look number 3, I couldn't find the exact chair, and I just like didn't want to go upstairs and take a photo of it because, like I said, our rooms are all a mess right now. But I have a chair like this in my bedroom that really doesn't have much of a purpose, so I can easily move this chair into my closet room. What I'm a little bit afraid of with this, the combination of the chair and the light wood mirror, is that it's going to start looking a little too boho, and I definitely want it to look more contemporary. I kind of want to honor that MCM vibe, like just a touch, and just have it really clean and minimal and not make it look like an Anthropologie or something, you know what I mean? So I had a hard time deciding on a rug, but then I found the perfect rug. I love this rug. This is also washable from Rugs USA, and it's a shag rug, so again, it has texture, but I love that you could pop it in the wash. So this may be a good option. I can also like mix and match. I love this. I just really, really like this. I know it looks really plain to you guys, but it reminds me a lot of what Rosie Huntington-Whiteley and Jason Statham have done with their home. I think this is kind of that vibe as well. Touch beachy, a touch contemporary, and like a touch vintage. This may work better because the day bed is like enormous. So I don't know if the day bed's gonna work. I really hope it works because I think that would look amazing. Yeah, those are kind of the 3 vibes. Let me know which one is your favorite. Right now, pause this video and let me know, and then I'm just gonna go into my thoughts. I think I'm gonna be leaning towards number 1 or number 3 the most, just because of cost, to be honest. I think it makes a lot more sense to use what I already have and not be super wasteful. And also the second one, the ottoman is a little bit trendy, and I don't know if I'll like it, especially for that price. But I just wanted to put it together just to see what it would look like. Okay, so that's the end of today's vlogmas. You guys are definitely gonna check in tomorrow because yeah, you're gonna want to check in tomorrow for more closet. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.